Hello, Paul Jacek here for Basic Jacek. My title today it's going to be about relationships. You have to have relationships. You are bumping up against people all the time. And, for somebody, in fact, I'm going to have a little sip here. All relationships mirror the relationship you have with yourself. That's really the most important one. If you don't love your sweet old self, who the heck is gonna? One of the great spiritual teachers for me used to say from the stage, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? And that's very true. So what is your relationship with you? I will tell you, in over my 30 years as being a tarot intuitive and metaphysician, I will tell you 80% of the questions I get in a reading setting, I kiddingly say people come to me for three reasons: romance, finance, and hot pants. Where's my money? Are they coming back? Is this the one? Because as if you could find what you're looking for outside of yourself. And people will run all over the world and they get into the most amazing situations in order to find love. Well, you can't find something that you are. Isn't that amazing? So if you don't have a good relationship with you, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? And what does that mean? There are people who deal with, I've heard stories through the years of horrific childhoods, awful. And they have all my compassion because it takes extra work to work through some childhood trauma, which is a real thing. But there comes a point where it must be over. You must find that point. It's different for everybody, that the past has to be over. And the relationship that you are forging with you, do you trust you with you? Are there things that you don't trust yourself with? I could name a few topics: food, sex, alcohol, other people. That's where we find addiction, as if we could fill this bottomless hole in ourselves with someone else. So about relationships, as you begin to treat yourself in a new and lovely way. And my grandmother used to say, for those that look on all things with love, become lovely. Love you. What does that mean? That means take good care of you. I did a play years ago, and one of the lines that stayed with me is, loving somebody doesn't just include I love you. It's phrases like, put your coat on, it's cold outside, or please come home early. I've made something really good. I've made your favorite food. People may be saying I love you in many different ways around you. When we get into romantic relationships, and I will do that on another video, that's a whole other thing. It becomes different than what you might think. Romantic moments are shared. It's that, oh, do you remember when we were on the pier and the sun was going down and wasn't that fun? Let's go do that again. Romantic moments are shared. Romantic fantasy, which many people live by and choose to do and ultimately get frustrated. I always find it amusing when people come to me to talk about relationships. Now, I've worked as an intuitive, as I said, over 30 years. I read energy pretty easily. Because let's remember a fundamental: minds are joined, bodies are not. That's how mediumship works. They may have gone, but they haven't gone far. And what is your relationship for those people who are no longer perhaps on the earth plane? Some people are jousting at windmills or upset with ghosts. Here is the time that we're looking for. And in relationships, let's work on the primary one. What is your relationship to you, and ultimately to a power greater? Because those are the relationships that will change all of the rest of them around you. Thanks for watching today, Basic Jacek. I hope to see you soon. Please leave a comment. I'd love to know. And hit the bell icon and subscribe. I'd sure love that too, as we walk this road of happy destiny together. Take good care of yourselves.